Debbie was up.
Well,
in
remember,
Canada,
she was not a Canadian.
Yes.
Okay, she wasn't a Canuck.
and
No.
she,
So she had to
probably
always come
wasn't
back
even
across
married
the
to
border.
the
Okay.
guy.
Okay.
Yes, she was.
Yeah, she was married.
Yes, they were.
Oh well,
They actually
oh,
did get
okay.
married one of the few times that she was not a hoochie. She did marry him.
Well, anyway,
And she turned her life around, became very
we
successful. Very
the
successful.
start of it is Bob had liked to vacation.
Mhm.
I mean, he would work so long for PG forever for Southern Cal. So he would get 20 days at a period.
Mhm.
And January the 1st, he was scheduled his vacation time. And he always got a holiday in there. So he got first in the back all the time. So he scheduled us a Canadian deal.
Mhm.
And we went to Canada, and Debbie insisted to go. And she said, you know, blah, blah, blah. Didn't like it, didn't want it. So anyway, up to Canada, and she fell in love with Calgary and beautiful area. And
So she had never been.
we never,
No.
no, we never. No, we were, honey, I was so poor but that we never did. The kids and I never. But anyway, we met this family that owned a grocery store, and they fell in love. They came back, we came home, and she said she was going to leave. Debbie said, I'm leaving. I'm sick and tired of here, and she ran off and went to Canada.
Okay, so that's how she got to Canada.
No. She had Hall, and she had the kids in Ohio.
No,
and then
she didn't have no babies then.
No.
No, she.
We're talking about the later years when
Yeah.
she was making something of herself. What about what was about the loan? What was that about?
Well, and
She
she married the guy in Canada.
No way.
And anyway, she got up there, and he was connected a relative with the Canadian Railroad, and his ancestry. So they were well established in the area, and he did the oil wells and the oil companies and Calgary. He went, and they shut down every year, and they cleaned the wells. And he sold it, and so he cannot go back into business because of the moratorium, 5-year moratorium. And
Yes, they all got it.
so Debbie says, I can do that. And would put my name. And she got a business plan and got it all printed out, and all, this is what she did, and whatever. And so, and Bill went with her into the bank, and he was well known, and the banker knew. And she said, and evidently he was aware of the moratorium. And she presented the deal to him, and the banker said, Debbie, you have done a marvelous job in here, and you lied to this business plan, but you can't do it. There's nobody gonna give you $250,000, and
They didn't loan to women.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, yeah.
Yeah,
they didn't. And she just fried, and she stepped out of and Bill said to him, honey, mister, you just set a world on fire. So, she walked across the street and to the other bank and presented a deal at the other bank, and he says, Debbie, I can't loan you that money, and she let off on him. And he says, but tomorrow morning, the new
Thank you.
bank thing is
I'm
going to take
still sipping on it.
over tomorrow. And he said, come back and talk to her. And says that it's a good thing, a good plan. So she went next morning, and she got a $250,000 loan on her signature.
Just her on it.
Just her.
Oh, yeah, she started. a
Yeah,
whole
because she
company.
wanted it to be hers.
Hers, yeah.
Yeah, not the husband.
She
No.
didn't want any, that
No.
was something that the guy that spoke, she made it very clear to him,
Yeah,
this was hers. She was
That's
gonna be
awesome.
responsible for it, she was gonna pay the debt, this was hers. And he was so impressed with her. His eulogy of her was really good.
Really?
It was a typical Debbie
yeah,
story.
Yeah.
typical.
It really was. You could see
It's
those
dead.
freckles, you could see the little pug nose, you
Yeah.
could see the little, you know, you could
Oh,
just see
she
it.
is a
Well, it's
fire.